threw his weight behind this triumvirate. So did Professor Cross, who had been assigned biblical rather than the sectarian material anyway. Allegro, of course, cast himself in the role of rebel, but his opposition was hampered by the fact that he was in Jerusalem. Only intermittently of those residing in Jerusalem during the crucial period of excavation, purchase of material, allocation of texts, and collation of fragments, only the young John Strugnell, who would hardly have challenged de Vaux anyway, was not Catholic, and he subsequently converted. All the others were, in fact, Roman Catholic priests, attached to and residing at the École Biblique. Among the other current members of the team are writers in the area of Qumran studies working at the École are Father Emile Puch and Father Jerome Murphy O'Connor. It was not just by virtue of being on the spot that this Catholic conclave came to dominate Qumran scholarship. Neither certainly was it by virtue of any outstanding preeminence in the field. Indeed, there was no shortage of no less competent or qualified scholars who, as we have noted were excluded. A major determining factor was the École Biblique itself, which systematically undertook to establish for itself as an institution a position of unrivaled preeminence. The École had its own journal, for example, Revue Biblique, edited by de Vaux, who published in its pages some of the most consequential and influential early articles on Qumran, articles bearing the stamp of first-hand authorities, and in 1958 the École launched a second journal, Revue de Qumran, devoted exclusively to the Dead Sea Scrolls and related matters. Thus the École officially controlled the two most prominent and prestigious forums for discussion of Qumran material. The École's editors could accept or reject articles as they saw fit, and were thereby enabled to exert a decisive influence on the entire course of Qumran scholarship. This situation was inaugurated at the very inception of Qumran studies. In addition to its publications, the École created a special research library oriented specifically towards the Qumran studies. A card index was compiled, which documented every book, every scholarly article, every newspaper or magazine report published on the Dead Sea Scrolls. Anywhere in the world, all publications on the subject were collected and filled in the library, which was not open to the general public, although some of the secret, unclassified, and still unassigned scroll material was kept at the École. Most of it was housed at the Rockefeller Museum. Nevertheless, the Rockefeller was reduced to the status of a mere workshop. The École became the headquarters, the offices, the school, and the nerve center. Thus the École contrived to establish itself as the de facto and generally recognized center of all Qumran scholarship, the focus of all legitimate and academically respectable